everybody wants to get united. Like, what we gotta do is meet everybody on 149th Street at the bench.
Hey dudes, welcome back to the bench. One of you guys in the community submitted a lot of photos of graffiti from Warsaw. So in today's video, I wanted to go and check some of those out with you guys. Share a little bit of inspiration, if you will. Now, if you guys have any photos of graffiti in big cities near you, or just graffiti in your area, you can always submit it to the email in the description down below. If we have enough photos in the bundle you send us, and the photos are good stuff, then we'll make a video about it. Also, this is a bit of a follow-up to a previous video because this guy sent a lot of pictures. So let's hop right into things and check out this graffiti right here. Eros is a pretty dope name. This is also a pretty sick piece. The way he positioned that R on top of the E very slightly, causing the R to move a little bit higher up on the lettering chart, and then having the leg of the R shoot real far down, that's pretty dope letter name positioning, man. It's not something that's like too crazy to where he's really distorting things through letter name positioning, but it's also just like subtle enough to have a nice effect on it. Also, it's a silver and black piece, man. Who doesn't love silver and black pieces? Everybody loves silver and black. Also, we're around Christmas, you know, it's kind of like silver and gold, you know, that whole entire thing. I mean, this kind of hits that mark for me. I'll take it. That's pretty sick. I will say this though. There's one thing that sticks out to me and I can't unsee it. It's by no means gonna ruin the piece. The piece is great, right? Like, it doesn't really take all that much away from it, but the fact that this little extension here connects as it should, but then on the opposite side, the uniform extension doesn't connect to the piece, and that sticks out to me. Still a dope piece regardless. Older looking piece, man. I can dig it. I can dig it. We got somebody writing meat. Some of you guys choose some pretty suspicious names, man. I like this finer piece here at the bottom. I'm a real big fan of that one. Not only with the funky colors, kind of reminiscent of like the old school New York stuff that you would see on trains, where they kind of just grabbed whatever scrap paint they could, and they would just throw it all onto their letters. But the letters are really refined, really chill, nothing too crazy, but a little bit of style added to them, and I think it looks quite nice. Wow, this is a pretty dope piece. It looks like a pretty old piece. I mean, it looks like 2018 right there. You could see the wear and the tear on the paint. It doesn't feel like 2018 was all that long ago. Holy crap, man. Wow, we're getting old. Regardless, pretty sick piece here. Very original looking, and I hope we kind of see some more stuff from that guy. Quick break from today's sponsor, my own store. Dudes, in all honesty, I know you guys have heard me talk about it in plenty of videos, but we have this book that we made, the Ultimate Graffiti Guidebook, and it is the best how to do graffiti book anywhere on the market. There's no debate, no question about it. If you've wanted a mentor, if you felt lost in graffiti, if you want to find your style, or you're just struggling to kind of progress, then I guarantee you this book has what you're looking for. It's a no-nonsense book. We're not talking about abstract concepts of, you know, how graffiti comes from the heart, things that you'll never be able to actually put into use. We are giving you the science behind how this art form works and talking about things that have never been talked about in this art form before. So what does this mean for you? If you're brand new to graffiti, you'll get decades worth of information in one simple read-through, and we have hundreds of pictures throughout the entire book that hold your hands through each lesson. Meaning if you're brand new with zero experience, you can follow right along with no issue. And because the book is so in-depth, it's perfect for anybody who's really experienced as well, as you'll be bound to learn something new in there too. Check out digital copies over at theartistblock.inc with physical copies over on Amazon. Let's head back to the video and check out some more graffiti. Diablo. What I like about this piece is something really small, something really simple, nothing that really stands out all too much, and that's the fact that he could have stopped with the gradient fill-in going from the blue to the white, but he didn't. Instead, he decided to add a lot of this very low contrast interior detail, and it works. It looks really nice. We got some more Mirez and Murd. These guys are both dope. I mean, so far, these are my favorites in this package of photos, man. A Rime piece. Hey, look at that. We got another Mozak in the background. DWP. Pretty standard little straight letter. Nothing crazy for a crew piece. Oh, wow. A little bit of one of these spots. We got one of these spots. Is that anti-style I see on the wall? This isn't the video for it. I'm not gonna go on a rant. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. So I'm changing topics, all right? My favorite piece on this, I'm struggling so hard. I'm struggling so hard to not rant about anti-style. My favorite piece on this wall is this Artest piece here that they have a little bit higher on the spot. Diablo catching another spot. They got more anti-styles. You guys are testing my patience. You guys are putting me through it. I gotta skip to the next. No, they got more crap. Oh god. Oh man. See, the Cena piece is dope. I can get down with that. More Murd. Finally, safety. Give me a breath of fresh air after that anti-style. Look, let me just go ahead and say, you guys can like whatever you like. That's not what my video about anti-styles is talking about. It's not what I'm saying here. You can like whatever it is you like. I like terrible movies, but anti-style has a lot of problems with it. Factually, it's not even up for debate. It has a lot of problems with it. We got an embarrassed piece here. Nothing too crazy. That's a pretty funky piece there. I can get down with that. Not too bad at all. I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's R-I, I believe an A, and then an M. I guess technically it could be a J, based on the structure. I don't know of any word that's spelled that way, so we're gonna go ahead and say A. Then we have Amba rocking a spot on the wall there, followed by Shut on this totally different wall. Murd and Eros. Murd has a pretty funky piece there. I really like that orange on both these. The orange fill-ins on both these is really, really sick. Some of the extensions on Murd's piece don't quite make sense, but overall, the letter structures are pretty dope. Like, if we were to take the letter structures out, isolate them by themselves, the letter structures are pretty sick. The Eros piece, I love the fill-in. The fill-in is really, really dope. See, me personally, like, whenever I did, you know, graffiti, I always preferred the simpler fill-ins, but I like what people do with more technical and pretty, you know, intricate fill-ins. I really enjoy that type of thing. Talk about taking a spot, man. This guy was not playing, and I don't know how to pronounce that. Dry fire? How do you pronounce that? D-R-I-F-I-E-R. It could also be Drifter. D-R-I-F-T-E-R. But seeing as the third letter and the fifth letter look identical, I'm led to believe that they're meant to be exactly the same, which would kind of take Drifter out of the equation. On the flip side, I don't know what dry fire is. I never heard of such a word, but then again, I'm not from Warsaw, alright? That's kind of like the catch of this series, is you guys are gonna submit some stuff, I don't know what it says. I can't pronounce it either. Regardless, I love when people rock spots like this. Like when people take the time to really, really handle the whole wall, you can't help but notice. At that point, I'll be honest, man, this is personal preference here, but I stopped caring about how exactly the letters look once they hit a certain point, I'm saying. And after that point, I'm just like, hey, it's pretty sick that you did that. It's pretty sick that you got up in this way. And when you have somebody who's like, screw it, I'm taking this and I don't give a damn, that right there speaks to what graffiti is all about. And you gotta tip your hat to it. Massive props, massive respect. Fee 1. Standard Throwie, pretty fat, pretty nice. That's what she said. Pidge, pretty nice. Another AR, and what do you know? More anti-style, man. You guys and your anti-style over there are gonna drive me crazy. It's gonna drive me nuts. So we're moving on to Godzilla over here. Sfapo. Oh my gosh, I suck at reading. Why did I decide to become a graffiti artist? Sfopo. Pretty dope, standard Throwie, nothing crazy. Shopee. Shopee. Sounds like a hair product. Not bad, which I can appreciate. That's pretty sick. I like seeing these silver boxes done up real nice. Now granted, I don't know for sure if that's gonna be a silver box because the whole thing is painted. But regardless, you guys know what I'm referring to. When you have these little buildings, these tiny buildings or silver boxes on train tracks, and you see something like this, it's always a nice treat. Usually we walk on the train tracks and we just see what we can find on our path down there, and coming across something like this is always just like, oh, all right, cool, dope, I like it. All right, dudes, that pretty much brings us to the end of today's video. Of course, if you guys have a lot of photos of graffiti in your area or in big cities around you, then shoot it over to my email in the description down below. I'd love to share it with people here on the channel. And while you're down there, check out our How to Do Graffiti book. It's the best one on the market. I mean, we've helped thousands of people find their style in graffiti and learn the fundamentals in graffiti. We teach you things in this book that have never been talked about. So I guarantee you this is what you've been looking for if you want to get better at graffiti. Check out digital copies at theartistblock.inc with physical copies over on Amazon. I got a link to both of those in the description down below. And while you're at it, we have the best How to Do Graffiti tutorials right up here with more graffiti content right down here. And I'll catch you guys back here next week. Thanks for watching.